Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. At least one of the things that South Africa wanted to accomplish with their case of genocide against Israel was to get some immediate relief for the people of Gaza. Now, the verdict that's about to come out by the ICJ today will decide whether or not those emergency measures or any type of emergency measures of relief should be taken or should be granted due to the severity, the direness, and the urgency of the issue. Now, if the court decides not to grant emergency measures, then that could indicate, and it must indicate, in fact, that they have, in fact, already reached their verdict. They've already made their judgment regarding the claim of genocide, because if they don't think that the situation in Gaza is dire enough and urgent enough and severe enough to warrant emergency measures, then they can't possibly believe it to be a genocide. But if they rule in favor of emergency measures, then that could indicate that they believe that the evidence of genocide, that there's preponderance of evidence, and that they're very, very likely to make the ultimate judgment that Israel is guilty of genocide. And they know that everyone will interpret that today's ruling in that way. But so it's also possible, since the ICJ is a political institution, it's also possible that this kind of a ruling could be intended to demonstrate that the court has taken the issue in Gaza sufficiently seriously enough only to cushion the blow and to indemnify the ICJ from any eventual ruling against the claim being made by South Africa, the claim of genocide. So we have to consider all of the implications of what today's ruling might be, because it could mean, it doesn't necessarily mean a positive thing, even if they rule in favor of the emergency measures. It could mean that that's a political maneuver to indemnify the court against any claim that they didn't take the claim seriously enough. But of course, if they do rule in favor of emergency measures, then alhamdulillah, that's a good thing. But it doesn't necessarily indicate which way the court will ultimately go on the issue. Jazakallah khair. Assalamu alaikum.